You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, January 29th, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. Emmy, Tony, and Oscar-winning actress Cicely Tyson, who distinguished herself in theaters, film, and television, died Thursday afternoon. She was 96. Her manager, Larry Thompson, said in the statement, "I've managed Ms. Tyson's career for over 40 years, and each year was a privilege and a blessing." Cicely thought of her new memoir as a Christmas tree decorated with all the ornaments of her personal and professional life. Today, she placed the last ornament, a star, on top of the tree. Her memoir, Just As I Am, was published on Tuesday. Tyson broke into movies with the 1959 Harry Belafonte film Odds Against Tomorrow, followed by The Comedians, The Last Angry Man, A Man Called Adam, and The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. Refusing to participate in the black exploitation movies that became popular in the late 70s and early 1970s, she waited until 1972 to return to the screen in the drama Sounder, which captured several Oscar nominations, including one for Tyson for Best Actress. Tyson received an Oscar nomination in 1973 for Martin Ritt's drama Sounder and an honorary Oscar in 2018. Variety reviewer A.D. Murphy excused that the film was outstanding and added the performances of Paul Winfield and Cicely Tyson as devoted, though impoverished parents are milestones in their own careers. Despite her achievements on stage and in films, however, much of the actress's best works was done for television. In addition to Ms. Jane Pittman, she did outstanding work in Roots, The Wilma Rudolph Story, King, The Martin Luther King Story, When No One Would Listen, A Woman Called Moses, The Marva Collins Story, The Women of Brewster's Place, The Oldest Living Confederate Widow Tells All, and the TV adaptation of Trip of Bountiful. Throughout her career, Tyson refused to play drug addicts, prostitutes, or maids, roles she thought demeaning to black women. But when a good part came along, she grabbed a hold of it with tenacity. On stage, she was in the original 1961 off-Broadway production of Jean Genet's The Blacks, and decades later, she won a Tony for her starring role in the revival of the Trip to Bountiful. In television, she nabbed the first recurring role for a black woman in a drama series for East Side, West Side, and the actress later won two much-deserved Emmys for 1974's memorable The Autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman. She was nominated a total of 16 times in her career, also winning for supporting actress in 1994 for an adaptation of The Oldest Living Confederate Widow Tells All. She was nominated 5 times for guest actress in a drama for How to Get Away with Murder. The actress became a household name thanks to her starring role in Miss Jane Pittman. The TV movie is in which a 110-year-old woman recalls her life, required her to portray the heroine over a 9-decade period. Writing about Tyson's performance, Pauline Kael compared her, quote, to the highest because that's the comparison she invites and has earned. She remained an occasional presence on the big screen, as well in films such as A Hero Ain't Nothing But a Sandwich, Richard Pryor's comedy Bustin' Loose, Fried Green Tomatoes, and Hoodlum. Tyson returned to Broadway in 1983 to star in a brief revival of The Corn is Green. On television, she appeared in the title role of Miss Scrooge, a gender-reverse adaptation of Charles Dickens, as well as the Telpics, including Benny's Place, Playing with Fire, Accepted Risk, Heat Wave, Duplicates, A Lesson Before Dying, and The Rosa Parks Story. In 1994 to 1995, she played a Southern attorney in ABC's brief civil rights themed legal drama Sweet Justice, and she appeared in a 2009 episode of Law & Order SVU. In her 70s, Tyson worked more in films than at any other time in her career, thanks in part to Tyler Perry. She appeared in his films Diary of a Mad Black Woman, 2005, Medea's Family Reunion, 2006, and Why Did I Get Married Too, 2010, as well as the 2012 Perry star Alex Cross, which he did not direct. The actress also had supporting roles in Because of Winn-Dixie, Fat Rose and Squeaky, Idlewild, and 2011's The Help. And capping an already impressive career, Tyson won the Tony for Best Actress for her role as Carrie Watts in the 2013 revival of A Trip to Bountiful, then repeated the performance in a 2014 Lifetime TV adaptation. Born in East Harlem to West Indian immigrant parents, Tyson rose from humble beginnings. After graduating from high school, she worked as a secretary for the American Red Cross before becoming a model. At the top of her game, she appeared in Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. She studied at the Actors Studio with Laurie Richards and Vinette Carroll, who featured Tyson as Barbara Allen in the 1959 off-Broadway revival of the musical The Dark of the Moon. She sieged into the variety show Talent 59 on Broadway and appeared in a production of Jolly's Progress, in which she was an understudy. She also understudied Eartha Kitt before a role in The Blacks ignited her stage career. In 1961, Tyson was one of the original cast members in The Blacks, which ran for 2 years at the St. Mark's Playhouse. She co-starred with Roscoe Lee Brown, James Earl Jones, Godfrey Cambridge, and Raymond St. Jacques. The role of Virtue won her the Vernon Rice Award, a feat repeated for the 1962 production of Rainbow Shaw. Tyson was also one of the members of the Dance Theater of Harlem. Inspired with her stage gigs, Tyson appeared in a number of television shows. Tyson was also active in charities and arts organizations, including Urban Getaways, the Human Family Institute, and the American Film Institute. She received awards from the National Council of Negro Women and the NAACP, as well as the Capitol Press Award. The actress was one of 25 black women honored for their contributions to art and entertainment and civil rights as part of Oprah Winfrey's 2005 Legends Ball. Tyson was married to jazz great Miles Davis from 1981 to 1988. Survivors include her niece, British actress Kathy Tyson. The actress recounted being asked, "Now that you've made it, what else are you going to do?" She responded, "My dear, the day I feel that I have made it, I am finished." In light of the news, Tyson's many collaborators, colleagues, and admirers took to social media to pay tribute to the legendary talent. Viola Davis said on Instagram, "I'm devastated. My heart is just broken. I love you so much. You are everything to me. You made me feel loved and seen and valued in a world where there still is a cloak of invisibility for us dark chocolate girls. You gave me permission to dream because it was only in my dreams that I could see the possibilities in myself. I'm not ready for you to be my angel yet, but I also understand that it's only when the last person who has a memory of you dies that you'll truly be dead. In that case, you will be immortal. Thank you for shifting my life. Thank you for the long talks. Thank you for loving me." Debbie Allen wrote on Instagram, #Cicely Tyson, "You will always be the life of our party, celebrating the beauty of blackness and the grace of greatness. We will forever speak your name." Zendaya said on Twitter, "This one hurts. Today we honor and celebrate the life of one of the greatest to ever do it. Thank you to Cicely Tyson. Rest in great power." LeVar Burton said, "This one cuts deep. At I Am Cicely Tyson was my first screen mom. Elegance, warmth, beauty, wisdom, style, and abundance grace. She was regal as they come. An artist to the highest level. I will love her forever." Shonda Rhimes wrote on Instagram, "She was an extraordinary person, and this is an extraordinary loss. She had so much to teach, and I have so much to learn. I am grateful for every moment. Her power and grace will be with us forever." George Takei said, "Cicely Tyson has passed away. She led a pioneering career in film, a remarkable feat for an African-American woman born 96 years ago. An Emmy and Tony Award-winning actress, her career was on screen and on stage, stretched an incredible 7 decades. We will miss you dearly." Common said, "I'm so sad to hear the news that trailblazing artist and cultural icon Cicely Tyson has passed away today. While she may be gone, her work and life will continue to inspire millions to come. God bless." Al Sharpton wrote, "Deeply saddened at the news of the death of Cicely Tyson. She was the ultimate actress, artist, trailblazer, and role model. Nobody posts her grace, intellect, and sensitivity. I'm blessed to have known her and bathed in her wisdom. May she rest in power and peace." And Robin Roberts wrote, "Incredibly sad to learn of the passing of Cicely Tyson. She was a true icon in many ways. Whenever you were graced to be in her presence, it was an unforgettable blessing. My heart goes out to her family and loved ones." Marriage Story filmmaker Noah Baumbach has signed an exclusive deal to write and direct movies for Netflix for the next several years. He said in a statement Thursday, "When I started in the film industry, I dreamt of having a home. It took me about 25 years, but it was worth the wait." His next film for the streaming service, After Marriage Story and the Meyerowitz Stories, new and selected, will be White Noise, an adaptation of Don DeLeo's novel of the same name. Production is slated to begin later this year. Ted Sarandos, the co-chief executive officer and chief content officer of Netflix, said, "For more than 2 decades, Noah has been writing and directing some of the most personal and influential films in American cinema. When we started to work together almost 4 years ago, he immediately felt like family, and I'm thrilled we're finally making it official." Baumbach's other work includes Kicking and Screaming, The Squid and the Whale, Margot at the Wedding, Greenberg, Frances Ha, While We Are Young, Mistress America, and De Palma. The SpongeBob Movie, Sponge on the Run, and the first 6 episodes of the prequel series Camp Coral, SpongeBob's Under Years, are to premiere on the Paramount Plus streaming service on March 4th. The animated film about quirky sea creatures will also be released by Paramount Home Entertainment via video-on-demand platforms the same day, the media giant said in a news release Thursday, featuring a vocal cast that includes Tom Kenny, Awkwafina, Matt Berry, Clancy Brown, Roger Bumpaz, Bill Fagerbakke, Carol Lawrence, Mr. Lawrence, and Reggie Watts. Sponge on the Run follows SpongeBob's adventure as he tries to bring home his lost pet snail Gary. Sponge on the Run has been scheduled for a theatrical release in the United States, but was canceled due to the coronavirus pandemic. The rest of the episodes of Season 1 of Camp Coral will roll out on the platform at a later date to be announced. The show follows 10-year-old SpongeBob and his friend at sleepaway camp. It features the voices of Kenny, Bumpaz, and Fagerbakke. The cartoon series SpongeBob SquarePants, starring Kenny, Bumpaz, and Fagerbakke as grown-up versions of SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick, has aired on Nickelodeon continuously since 1999. Snowpiercer actor Daveed Diggs and Emily in Paris actress Lily Collins will read out loud the names of the nominees for the 2021 Screen Actors Guild Awards on Instagram Live February 4th. The prize recognizes excellence in film and television acting. Winners are to be announced during a ceremony to be simulcast on TNT and TBS on April 4th. He is giving a glimpse of the final season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The network shared a premiere date March 18th and a trailer for the show's 20th and final season Thursday. The reality series follows the Kardashian-Jenner siblings and their mom, Kris Jenner. In the preview, Khloe Kardashian is seen telling Tristan Thompson that she's ready to have a second child. The couple already have a 2-year-old daughter, True. Khloe says, "I just feel it's now time to have another kid." Kourtney Kardashian is also seen sharing sweet moments with her ex-partner Scott Disick, with whom she shares 3 children, daughter Penelope, 8, and sons Mason, 11, and Rain, 6. Kendall Jenner says, "They're definitely made for each other like they're supposed to be together." In addition to the Kardashian-Jenners reflect on the show's run and say goodbye to their crew after 20 seasons. Kris Jenner says while crying, "We just want to tell you in person that we won't be going further with filming the show anymore." The Kardashian-Jenners announced in September that season 20 will be their show's last. Kim Kardashian said on Instagram, "It is with heavy hearts that we've made the difficult decision as a family to say goodbye to Keeping Up with the Kardashians. After what is 14 years, 20 seasons, hundreds of episodes, and numerous spin-off shows, we're beyond grateful to all of you who have watched us for all these years, through the good times, through the bad times, the happiness, the tears, and the many relationships and children." Keeping Up with the Kardashians premiered on E! In October 2007. Emilio Estevez returned to hockey and reprised his role as coach Gordon Bombay in a new trailer for Disney's The Mighty Ducks Game Changers. Estevez helped out a new ragtag team of young hockey players along with Laura Graham in the clip released on Thursday. Graham portrays Alex, the mother of 12-year-old Evan, played by Bradley Noon, who is cut from the Ducks. The Ducks have become an elite, ultra-competitive youth hockey team. Evan and his mother start their own team in order to take on the Ducks. Maxwell Skimmons, Swaymin Bethia, Luke Islam, Kiefer O'Reilly, Tegan Burns, Bella Higginbotham, and DJ Watts also star in the series. Steve Brill, the creator, writer, and executive producer of these 3 original Mighty Duck films, co-created and executive produced Game Changers. Josh Goldsmith and Kathy Yuspa are co-creators, executive producers, and showrunners. Estevez also serves as an executive producer, with Graham as co-executive producer. Michael Spiller serves as an executive producer and director, with James Griffiths as director and executive producer on the pilot. The Mighty Ducks Game Changers is coming to Disney Plus on March 26. The second half of Lupin Season 1 is coming to Netflix in the summer, the streaming service announced on Twitter Thursday. Netflix released a promotional poster for the new episode featuring lead star Omar Sy sitting in a chair resembling a face. The second half will include 5 new episodes directed by Ludwig Bernard and Hugo Gillet. Lupin is a French original series, follows gentleman thief Arsène Diop, played by Sy, who is inspired by fictional thief Arsène Lupin. Arsène Lupin is attempting to avenge his father, who died after being accused of a crime he didn't commit. Lupin launched on Netflix on January 8th and has become an international hit for the streaming service by reaching 70 million households. The show is the first French series to reach the company's top 10 list in the United States and was number 1 in France, Brazil, Vietnam, Argentina, Germany, Italy, Spain, Poland, the Netherlands, the Philippines, and Sweden. Tom Sturridge, Gwendoline Christie, and more have been cast in Netflix's upcoming comic book adaptation of Neil Gaiman's The Sandman. Sturridge has portrayed main character Dream, also known as Morpheus, who is the Lord of the Dreaming. Christie is starring as Lucifer, the ruler of Hell. Vivian Achimpong is Lucine, the Librarian of the Dreaming. Charles Dance as Charlton, and magician Roderick Burgess. Sanjeev Bhaskar as Cain, the first predator. Asim Chaudhry as Abel, the first victim, and Boyd Holbrook as Escape Nightmare the Corinthian. Gaiman said about the casting on Twitter, 7 down, hundreds to go. Gaiman co-created the Sandman series published by DC Comics with artists Sam Keefe and Mike Dringenberg. Sandman follows Dream, who is one of the 7 Endless, who are ancient and powerful beings. The Endless represent concepts such as depths, dreams, and desires. The synopsis for Netflix says, a rich blend of modern myth and dark fantasy in which contemporary fiction, historical drama, and legend are seamlessly interwoven. The Sandman follows the people and places affected by Morpheus, the Dream King, as he mends the cosmic and human mistakes he made during his vast existence. I will release the first part of its Sandman audiobook adaptation in July. James McAvoy voiced Dream. Kat Dennings, Taron Egerton, Samantha Morton, Andy Serkis, Michael Sheen, and Bebe Neuwirth also provided voices. iCarly star Miranda Cosgrove has shared a first photo for the revived set. On Wednesday, Cosgrove posted a selfie with her co-stars Nathan Kress and Jeremy Trainer on the set of the Paramount Plus revival. The picture shows Cosgrove and Kress smiling at the camera as Trainer strikes a pose. iCarly Set 1 can be seen printed on the set piece in the background. Cosgrove, Kress, and Trainer played Carly Shay, Freddie Benson, and Spencer Shay on iCarly, which had a 6-season run on Nickelodeon from 2007 to 2012. TV Line reported in December that Paramount Plus was developing a revival for the series. The original iCarly was created by Dan Schneider, who exited Nickelodeon in 2018. Jay Krogan and Ali Schulner will develop the new Paramount Plus series. Paramount Plus is an upcoming streaming service that will serve as a rebrand for CBS All Access. The new service will feature original content along with shows from CBS, MTV, Comedy Central, BET, Paramount Network, and Nickelodeon. The original iCarly centered on a group of friends creating a web series. Show co-starred Jeanette McCurdy and Noah Monk. Michael Strahan has tested positive for COVID-19. The 49-year-old television personality and former professional football player is quarantining at home after testing positive for the virus, as Good Morning America co-host confirmed during Thursday's episode of the ABC Morning Show. Ron Roberts says, we know that you have noticed that Michael has not been here with us this week. He wanted us to let you know that he has tested positive for COVID. He's at home quarantining right now. George Stephanopoulos relayed Strahan's thanks to fans. He says Strahan is feeling well and looking forward to return to GMA shortly. In addition, Stephanopoulos said that he and others at GMA have been cleared to working after contact tracing. Stephanopoulos and his wife, actress Ali Wentworth, tested positive for COVID-19 in April. Strahan appears remotely on Sunday's Fox NFL Sunday and has been absent from GMA this week. TMZ said Strahan's twin daughters, Isabel and Sophia, and their mother, Jean, were in contact with Strahan after he was exposed and are getting tested for COVID-19. And finally, here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 sales charts for the week of January 30th. Number 10, SZA with Good Days. Number 9, AJR with Bang. Number 8, Justin Bieber featuring Chance the Rapper with Holy. Number 7, Chris Brown with Go Crazy. Number 6, Dua Lipa with Levitating. Number 5, Ariana Grande with Positions. Number 4, The Weeknd with Blinding Lights. Number 3, 24 Golden with Mood. Number 2, Ariana Grande with 34 plus 35. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 sales charts for the week of January 30th, Olivia Rodrigo with Driver's License. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, January 29th, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend, good night, and God bless you all.